Hello there. Welcome. Welcome back to the channel. This is Reefer Man Reviews, and it is 420. Actually, it's only 2:09 right now, but it is April 20th, 420. Happy 420, my friends, my fellow stoners. Light them up. You ain't gotta wait till 420 on 420. It's 420 all day. Then again, it's 420 all day, every day, for a lot of us. But anyhow, we are here for this. Right above my shiny head. You see it? Jupiter's Legacy official trailer. And a notification telling me that my phone is at 15%. So we must do this quickly, my friends. And speaking of notifications, I want you all to click like, subscribe, and hit them notification bells for me if you would. Now we're going to break down the comic and this trailer today. Real briefly, I'm guessing this show is only going to be the first volume of the book, loosely based on it, or based on it, judging by the episode titles, which we'll get into in a minute. I'll try to save that kind of stuff for after if you don't want to know that. We'll just do a quick breakdown and then I'll go a little deeper into it. But anyhow, let's get into it. Before I hit play on this, I'm going to break down the cast, who the actors are, what role they'll be playing. I'm not going to get into the details of those characters at this moment. That will come. But first up, in the main role, we got Josh Duhamel as Sheldon Sampson, aka the Utopian. He's the leader of the superhero team known as the Union, as well as the younger brother of Walter Sampson, aka Brainwave, played by Ben Daniels. So yeah, Josh Duhamel as Sheldon Sampson, Ben Daniels as Walter Sampson, Sheldon as the Utopian, Walter as Brainwave. Leslie Bibb is Grace Sampson, or Lady Liberty. She is Sheldon's wife and one of the most powerful heroes on the planet. That's important, at least within this book. Elena Camporis is Chloe Sampson, Grace and Sheldon's daughter. Grace and Sheldon's son is Brandon, who is also known as Paragon. He is played by Andrew Horton, and he's not such a good guy. We'll get into that. Andrew Horton plays him, huh? All right. Mike Wade as Fitz Small, aka the Flare, one of the most valued members of the Union. The Union is the superhero team that Sheldon and all these people are on. Matt Lanter as George Hutchin, aka Skyfox, Sheldon's closest ally. Not only is he Sheldon's closest ally, but there's a few twists with his character that comes into play within the book. And I'll break it down as the preview here shows us. Whatever it shows us. Recurring roles, we got Tanika Davis as Petra Small, Fitz's daughter. Anna Akana as Raiku, a hero for hire who wields two swords. And if you want to know the comic, I got that one right there. That's who this is. That is Raiku, I'm guessing, judging by the two swords. And Tyler Mane as Blackstar. And it says recurring, so that's interesting, because I thought he was only in one, maybe two issues, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Guest star Chase Tang as supervillain Baryon. I don't remember Baryon, Baryon, from the books. I don't recall Volume 2 too much. I'm going to reread it and do a breakdown of that separately, as well as videos for Jupiter's Circle, Volume 1 and 2. It's a flashback tale of Sheldon and Walter and Grace when they were younger in the golden age of superheroes and such. But yeah, anyway, let's check this out. Just give me 1 second. Done. Play.
Don't you remember the island?
I'm breaking this down, alright? That island, my friends, is this island right here, as you see in the preview trailer for that. In the books, Sheldon has a dream that this island holds the key to the future, basically. He doesn't know what or why he has to go there, but he knows that it's important. Now, mind you, 1932 is when he's having this dream and whatnot. We're in the Great Depression, and the world is just a shithole. It was a shithole then, and now it's a shithole again. So round and round it goes, right? Anyway, I'm not saying things are as bad as it was in the 30s. I don't see people lining up to get soup and bread and whatever's, however bad it was back then. But anyhow, let's continue. That's what's up with that. Sheldon and Walter and all these other people, they're going there for that reason. So that's what this island is. Let's roll.
And what we had to do to earn these powers.
90 years. 90 years, and what do we have to show for it?
We've made a difference.
So, it looks like Billy Bob Thornton, but it's actually Ben Daniels is the brother. Walter. So, that's interesting. We just saw them both. Sheldon, the Utopian, he's the one, Joshua Duhamel, he's got the white hair, he's got the red crest with the bird or the eagle, whatever, on his chest. See? And this image here is Walter inside of his. That's Walter there, and this is Blackstar. Walter is using his power in this book, in the scene, to make Blackstar think that's where they are and that's what's going on, when in reality, Walter's men are beating the snot out of Blackstar, who is a villain. Anyway, let's roll. All those colored things you saw, and they were like about to touch something or enter something, that is the academy that the aliens, there are aliens in this, by the way. That's the academy that they have hidden away on their this mystical island that somehow Sheldon's dreams led them to. That's what's going on in the book. They briefly touch on that in Volume 1, like briefly. By the end of Volume 1, you even have Sheldon and Grace's daughter Chloe explaining to her son, 2021 it would be. It's like 8 years after she finds out she's pregnant and all this stuff in the book. But anyway, yeah, the colored thing there with all the different colors and stuff. It's never revealed in the books, at least, why the aliens helped or where they went or whatever, because in the books it says at one point they never found their way back to that island or anything. Didn't matter though, because a golden age of heroes had begun after they got their powers on that island. However that happened, it doesn't ever say.
What was Dad like when he was younger?
Nothing ever rattled him faster.
That was Walter.
The man I knew was never at home.
That's Walter and Brandon.
Too busy saving the world.
And that was Utopian. Sheldon.
Brandon, Chloe, everything you do
There's Chloe,
is a
yep.
reflection of this family.
Yep.
You have to be the ideal.
I don't know if that image of her on the yellow, whatever that was, that's Chloe. And in the books, she has a drug overdose and crashes into a table. I don't know if that is translated differently for this or if that's just a different scene, but that's immediately what I think of. Remember, this is going to be a spoiler-filled conversation basically from here on out. So if you're intrigued enough and you don't want spoilers, get out of the video now. Now's the good point to do that. That's Chloe crashing as she's overdosing. And yeah, so
no one can live up to the ideal. Not even Dad.
They're not even close to being ready. And I'm doing everything I can to keep this family from falling apart.
the Flare, played by Mike Wade, Fitz Small, aka the Flare. I think that's the one that the black actor here who looks like a Speed Force type of character. I'm not familiar with Mike Wade, so I might be wrong on that. But that's what it sounds like to me, the Flare. I don't... They might have names for this show, but if they had names in the book, I don't think they were ever named in the book. You know what I'm saying? Some of these characters. Maybe in Volume 2, which I'm going to reread today after I do this Volume 1 and trailer breakdown. I'll make a separate video for Volume 2.
Well, it's not working.
It used to be
Badass.
that you protect your country. They call you a hero.
The world is changing. So I guess we're gonna have to change with it.
Great move.
I don't know whether I can do this anymore. You do the right thing, somebody dies. You do the wrong thing,
Somebody dies. Pretty sure those are lines right from the movie. I mean, right from the book. Yeah, a lot of this looks like it could come right from the book, but they may change the reasons for things and that sort of thing. I'm thinking of this, of course, because of Amazon and what they did with Invincible, how they kind of twisted it just enough so that even people who have read it will be a little like, I kind of know what's happening, but I don't know what's going to happen now because in the books this is what happened, and now, you know, same thing with Walking Dead when that was, you know, the book was still out. So yeah, all right, let's catch the end of this.
So what would you do if you were the one calling the shots?
Alright, so I'm going to leave it there to avoid any further music. To try to avoid a claim, which this is getting claimed. I'm not that dumb. I know this is going to get claim on it. But, yeah, so that looks interesting. Like I said, I'm wondering now, how much of the book is going to be used for this. Like I said, a lot of the elements are there for it. real briefly, real quickly, as I said, the story starts off in 32, and we see them going to the island, and, you know, we know they got powers from it, but we don't really see a whole lot on that. Jumps to 2013, and we see the kids of those heroes are now, they're a mess. Chloe is a drug-addicted social media celebrity, and her brother Brandon, he's whatever, loser, and can't think for himself, and his uncle, tricks him into betraying the family, and he says, listen, we have to take over, we have to kill your parents, and we're going to take over the White House and whatnot, and do this and that. Walter's like, I need your help. And then that's the first 3 issues, and then in 4 and 5, it jumps forward another 8 years, and we see Chloe and Hutch, George Hutchins, aka Sky Fox, I guess. He's the father, shocker, of Chloe's child. And, so we see that little boy as well, and he's got powers. In the books, anyway, Hutch doesn't have, I call him Hutch, it's just easier. He doesn't have powers, but he's got a device that his father built for him, that give him powers. So yeah, that's pretty much volume 1. By the end of that, Chloe and her man and their kid realize they got to find other criminals, because they are criminals now. If you have powers, you are a criminal, unless you're with Walter and Brandon. Very Superhuman Registration Act type of thing. But they realize, like, yeah, we got to do something about it. In volume 2, I'm going to read it again here soon and do a video on that, a follow-up to this video. But I guess in closing for this, the episodes will all come out on the 7th. It's not going to be a weekly thing. Kind of pissed about that. Doesn't say who directed any of the episodes. It says TBA on this announcement. But according to what I'm reading right now, the episodes, there's 8 of them. Don't know how long each episode are going to be. Episode 1 is By Dawn's Early Light. Episode 2 is Paper and Stone. Episode 3 is Painting the Clouds with Sunshine. Now that sounds like Walter's power, where he uses his mind powers to paint this landscape to make you think you're there. And that's what he does to Black Star, which I think I showed you the picture of before. Right here. Painting the clouds with sunshine. Really, really cool scene, though. Episode 4, All the Devils Are Here. 5, What's the Use? 6, Cover Her Face. 7, Omnes Pro Uno. 8, How It All Ends. So that's interesting, how it all ends, because they don't have a finale to this whole Jupiter's Legacy thing. End of book 2 said that Jupiter's Requiem will be coming in 2019, and I don't know why it never came. I don't know why volume 3 never came of the comic, but could we possibly see the ending in this? I think that this season is only going to cover volume 1. Well, maybe not, because this Rei-Kou character only comes in volume 2. I don't think she was in volume 1, unless she's the one that ran the mother through. But no, that can't be right either. I have to look through this. Bear with me here. yeah, spoiler. You might not want to look at this image, because if this is in the show, this is going to be insane. That's the mama. That's Grace. That's Sheldon's wife. Just about the same time that he's being killed, Sheldon is being destroyed. So yeah, I'm not sure if maybe this is going to be a culmination. A combination of Volume 1 and Volume 2. Maybe. And then maybe, if we're lucky, Volume 3, the comic book of Volume 3 will come out after the show. And then we'll get Season 2, which will cover Volume 3. You know, I'd be down with that, I guess. I don't want them to, like, finish it, you know what I mean? Like, tell the end of the story they wanted to tell in the comic book, on the movie, on the show here. I don't want that. That's not what I want, you know? But, I am excited. I'm gonna be there for it. I'm gonna try to do breakdown videos for every episode, but maybe I'll just do a breakdown video of the whole series in one shot. Depends on how long the episodes are, and I mean, if they're 40-something minutes long each one, then I could probably do a breakdown of each one. But if they're less than that, then I'll just do one longer video. But anyway, that's my whatever on Jupiter's Legacy. Click like, click subscribe, click them notification bells, and we'll see you soon for Jupiter's Legacy. Later.